I have really got to draw a shorter cartoon this week. At least one without so many words. Hello, it is August 9th, 2018. It's 5:02 p.m. in the afternoon. Today, I'm taking on a troll. I told Hillary with 1L, my copy editor, the cartoon copy editor, not Frank, the blog copy editor. Yes, Claytoonz is so massive that I need copy editors have their own departments. I told Hillary, though, that I wouldn't bother her every day this week that I draw something without so many words. Then this morning I told her I lied. On this cartoon, I actually did some research. I was aware of a few of these, but I looked up some Alex Jones conspiracy theories, whether he believes in them or not. Some people are like, you don't really believe in them, he's just selling them, which I tend to believe. But I went digging them up, and I found a bunch of them. It was hard to choose because I only had so many speech balloons, but I wanted them to go kind of like around, kind of like the bridge did, so I thought that was kind of cool. And then I made two up. So two of these are fake, but I'm probably going to tell you which ones they are because they're the last ones I did, so you kind of figure them out. Because people that watch this blog, they're kind of smart, so they'd figure it out. When I took my nap last night, I was actually envisioning this in my head to how the bridge would work. And then at the very end, I still changed it around a little bit. I wasn't too sure exactly how it would land on the ground, where it started and where it ended. And then I thought, oh, maybe I just make those two out of the frame. A lot of people are guessing this one is fake. The NFL player was plotting white genocide. At the end, I wanted to change it to just Colin Kaepernick, which would be a little bit different, and it wouldn't be entirely accurate. But then I thought, man, I can get all those words in there, and it's like changing it around. Another thing that I forgot to do, I thought of this near the end. I was going to put a little froggy on the bank, staring at the troll. Then I totally forgot. And now I'm kind of upset. I'm sad that I forgot to put in a frog. Some people think that this one is fake. The Lady Gaga thing. Yeah. I think everybody's heard of this one, so nobody just picked that one. Some people online, they're all guessing. And people on Instagram just love this cartoon. The conservatives, the QAnon people. I made sure to tag QAnon on Instagram because they get upset. And I kind of like to see them get upset. They're upset that I don't take the conservative talking point. I don't see anything about Antifa on your profile. I don't see any cartoons about Antifa. Why not? And people who believe your cartoons are people who don't think for themselves. Me. That's what I imagine they all sound like. You didn't do anything with Antifa. I know Antifa cartoons. I really like making fun of people. You know what? Let's do this. I am going to and then we'll talk about this issue. I'm going to look at the comments that I got on my website, on the blog for this one, because I think one of our favorite people left a comment today, and I'm going to talk about it. I should probably leave the same comment on this video later if it's posted. On my blog, Ariel was like, well, this whole thing of this, Alex Jones has been banned from Facebook, Spotify, Google, and which one am I forgetting? Facebook, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. Right here. And oh yeah, Arrow's like, so I wrote in my blog that I like to base opinions on facts, and Arrow's like, well, yeah, but you can have an opinion without having any facts behind it. But that was the thing. I kind of have this. I'm a real stickler about that. If you're gonna try to convince somebody something, or if you want to pretend like you know what you're talking about, have some freaking facts behind you. I'm trying to watch the language because I dropped a couple F-bombs yesterday. trying to read some of that shit. Something correction, I didn't even paying attention. And also, Ariel wanted to write that Ocasio-Cortez is very attractive. And I agree, she is. I'm not trying to say that she looks like Jay-Z or any man for that matter when I use that in this one. You know, it just seems... Republicans are really, really afraid of Ocasio-Cortez, so I had to put her in there somewhere. And I had to put in Hillary because I can't shut up Hillary. And at the end, I was like, you know, I need one more, and I thought I need two more because I needed... The cartoon still wasn't funny enough for me, so I needed one more, and that's when the Ocasio-Cortez part came in here. Which you will see near the end because I didn't think of it for a while. I kept walking around thinking, think of one more, think of one more, think of one more. And it wasn't coming. It took me a while to come up with this Hillary canceled Last Man Standing. And in case you don't know what Last Man Standing is, that is a TV show with Tim Allen. In case you were not aware, Tim Allen is not as cool as Tim the Tool Man Taylor. He is a conservative douche. And his show was canceled, then Fox picked it up. What? Fox picked it up? Big shocker there. And so it's on TV. I saw an episode of it, like part of it recently, and it didn't seem that bad. It didn't seem that good either. It just seemed like a typical sitcom. You know, just nothing great. Nothing that blew your mind. I put it below The Big Bang Theory. Yeah. I still got to catch up on Sneaky Pete. I haven't watched Sneaky Pete in about a month, and I'm like, only got like 2 more episodes left in the first season, and they got a second season. I still haven't finished the first season, people. What is wrong with me? All right. A lot of things are wrong with me. That's what it is. There's probably some other things I should talk about in this. Oh yeah. Also, when I was envisioning this in my head before. Man, this guy just mentioned me on Facebook who always mentions me, and if I reply, it's going to go on forever. And he's not even somebody who hates me, but he's just one of those people that just gotta like challenge everything, which is fine, but I think he just wants to fight just to fight, and he just tags me all freaking day long. I hate being tagged for no reason. I mean, if you're going to comment on one of my threads and I'm going to get a notification for it, you don't have to tag me. So stop tagging me. Man, but tagging. And I think tagging, if you keep doing it again and again, and I don't mean like say you share my cartoon and you tag me, that's wonderful, do that. But if you like you want to like just make a comment and again and again and again, and every single time you tag me, like the repetitive tagging, that's bullying. Okay, that's how I feel about it. And it's kind of trolling. Maybe it's not bullying, maybe it's just trolling. Anyway. Got troll on the brain today. But anyway, when I was doing this, I had a really hard time drawing Alex Jones for some reason. I was like, okay, what does a troll look like again? I don't want to draw like those cute little ugly trolls that people have dolls of with the hair going way up. I had to make it look like the kind of troll you really don't want to see, which I don't want to see those either. But so I thought, oh, I just gotta make him look like Shrek because Shrek's a troll. You know, I'll just make him green and give him Shrek's ears. And then I remembered. Wait, Shrek's not a troll. What is he? They made all their movies about. I mean, the movies revolved around what he was. He was, and instead of looking it up, I thought, I just think of it, because I knew I could do this. And then I remembered, he's an ogre. Yeah, an ogre. So, and I really wanted to make sure that he didn't come off looking like Yoda in this thing, but nobody's mentioned Yoda yet, so I'm good. I am disappointed with the hair, though. I think I could have done the hair. Shouldn't have told you guys that, because now you're going to comment about the hair. Trivia time. Did you know that Mike Myers was not the original choice for Shrek? They were actually planning the entire thing around another actor, and they had done some voiceovers and stuff and prepping for it. And that guy, and it was totally different. He wasn't coming off like the mean Scottish guy, but an even meaner drunk guy, and or drunk-like. And that was Chris Farley. They're going to do it with Chris Farley. It's Chris Farley. And you might be thinking, but Clyde, Shrek didn't come out till like 3 or 4 years after Chris Farley died. Exactly. Alright. Exactly. And also for the record, I am not related to Alex Jones. At least I don't think so. And I have pretty good inkling of this because I really like the way I drew the feet later. I'm not like that hand, it does not doing it for me. The thing is that sometimes my dad spent years telling me that he didn't really know who his father was, that the man named Jones was his adopted father, and he didn't know who his dad was, that his mom was kind of a skanky skank. And then he'd later change the story. No, my dad was named Jones. He was my real father. And then he'd go back to it. My mom was a skanky woman. You know, he just had me on whole bag, just going out and doing all sorts of man, and I don't know who my daddy is. And then next week, yeah, Jones is my dad. So I don't know if my name's supposed to be Jones. And since my dad gave me really, really hard information, it's really hard to trace that. And it's such a headache, and I don't know if I want to do it. So, anyway, man, it's supposed to be Jones. Kind of too late now. If I find out, I wouldn't change it. Unless it was super cool. You know, like really, really cool. Like badass to the max. Or something like that. I don't know. Is that a last name? It'd be really, really horrible if I like looked it up and it's like somebody like Trump or something. I'm like, ah. Alright. Oh yeah. Yum. I really like the toes on the left foot. Not on your left, but his left foot. I just like that the sizes were and they were like awkward. You know, like the middle one's bigger than the second one. I dig that. Can't find the word I was thinking of. Okay, we got like 5 more minutes. Let's do some shout outs. Everybody who needs their shout outs. And remember, if you're new here, you get a shout out if you comment. So don't you want to comment? Yes, you do. On the last one, I can't just say it looks like the Confederate money has a picture of Lee or maybe Davis on it. It's just a plantation dude, but you're right. There is a Confederate looking dude there. I can't count all the people in the last cartoon. This is the Hollywood Star with the auction, and there are 40 people in the crowd, eyeing the 6 men who are bidding. And then I can't count 38 nickels in the jar. And she also thinks that half the jar will be stuffed with tissues on the inside. I was thinking about that too, actually, Akenta. And then Akenta said, you know, the thing about counting stuff, like a lot of items, like the nickels or a huge giant crowd, is that no one's going to check to see if she's right. You are right. I am totally going to take your word for it, and I shouldn't tell you that, because now next time you just make one up. You just go, nah, that's 28 million. I'd be like, okay, then I drew 28 million people. All right. I forget what I said about a housemate. Oh, you're talking about the guy who went to. Yeah, kind of. He is not a D-bag, but that's just a D-bag move. And the thing is, I tell him to his face, you know, that's a douche move. You know that, dude, right? You know, he sounds. Did you see Reservoir Dogs, where Steve Buscemi gives that speech? I get that speech every freaking time it comes up. But also tell him, if I order food and I get some spit in it because you don't tip, I'm going to get mad. Because I tip. You know? Alright, in front of me, another fat people. Well, okay, just me. I can't speak for everyone else. Me, he's a big fat. Is anything other than a comment or two? Like my God, the pet suit nails or blue well. I'm not trying to make fun of fat people. Not at all. Not at all. I don't want to make fun of fat people. Or large people. You're probably not even fat. Most people aren't really fat or anything. And actually, to be technically obese, people don't even look obese. Just right whenever you hit that mark. When people say, oh, technically you're obese. And a lot of times it's like, I wouldn't call somebody that unless they look like, you know, they can't get out of the bed by themselves or something. And at 6:24, Arrow told me to watch my language. We made it to 14 minutes for this one. So, let me have to do that. And Arrow also said she thinks that the city council wanted to move Twin Star because there's too much upkeep at this point. Yeah, but I don't know if the city council has to pay for that except for sending cops there every 20 minutes. I don't know. I think the Chamber of Commerce might have to do that. So, anyway, that's all of our shout. Unless somebody reply, let me look. Any reply? Oh, and again, just like I usually catch myself and apologize for my language. Okay, let me apologize now. Apologize for all the bad language. And the last one. I am so sorry. I said some bad words, and I won't do it ever again until next time I do it. Okay, I apologize. It was very sincere too. So do I get any cool points for the sincerity of my apology? No. All right then. You know there's lots of other cartoon blogs with time-lapse videos where people don't curse at all. You know, you can just go over there and just hang out and just, all right, woo, don't be pushing. Nobody said a curse word. Please don't go over there. That's some serious goofing around. I almost said another word. I almost said a bad word. That started with a D and ended with the ing. I was going to tell you a joke today, but it's kind of dirty. And then I'm not going to tell you now because you guys don't like the bad words. There's not any bad words in this joke, but it's dirty. It's kind of dirty. But if you guys ask me very, 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 very nicely in the comments, I will tell you the joke. I mean, it's not that bad, but there's some children, you know, it's kind of bad. But it's not totally disgusting, just kind of slightly disgusting. All right, but you have to ask nicely, very nicely. Now, I'm not totally in love with the way that I drew Alex Jones, and I want another shot at it, and I think I will get another shot. But you know what? After I drew him, I want to see how other cartoonists did him, and I have not seen one good caricature of Alex Jones from any political cartoonist in the country. Not one. There's a cartoon, folks, it's done. And I don't know if I did the first one. Probably not. But it's better than most of those others. But I still don't think it's that great. I just want to... So I want another shot. Thanks for coming by. And we're done. Give me a comment. Give me a like. Give me a share on social media. And subscribe to the blog. If this is your first time here, come on in, hang out, leave a comment, and subscribe. Subscribing the red button means a lot. Thank you very much. Well, goodbye. See you.